Welcome to another video, guys. We are having a huge patch for Standard, but realistically it's mainly for Battlegrounds and a bit for Arena. But in this video we're still gonna be talking about what this patch is gonna be doing for Standards. Is the current state of Standard actually good, as they say, and all of that, so you guys know what you could be expecting out of the game. I hope you find the video helpful, and if you do, a like and subscribe would be great. And you can actually catch me live right now when this video came out, where we will be playing some decks in the new meta. Hope you enjoy, and if you do, a like and subscribe would be great, and don't forget you can check me out live on stream each Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. But now, let's get into the patch.
You are not prepared!
So we have a grand total of 1 Hearthstone change for Standard, and that is because the devs are saying that they like the meta right now. Patch 34.42 rolls out today with balance changes to Hearthstone, Arena, and Battlegrounds. That's all Hearthstone game, what the hell. Dev comment, well met. We're pleased to see the meta in a solid spot. Your deck building with the Echoes of the Infinite mini set has sparked fresh archetypes like Imbue Rogue, Broxigard Demon Hunter, and it's breathed new life into several existing decks. Looking ahead, there are 2 major patches on the horizon, one featuring widespread balance changes and the other bringing our annual set rotation and core set update. We expect some big meta shakeups in those patches, so we kept this update intentionally small. Morchi received a light buff to make her a more appealing option. We've heard your feedback about Elise the Navigator, and she will be getting adjustments. Because she plays such a big role in the meta, we're planning her update as part of those larger, more patches. We appreciate your patience as we chart a new course of the famed explorer. And the only card change for Standard here would be Morchi, and from a 2/5 she becomes a massive 3/6, which I really don't believe is gonna change all that much, but it is a step in the right direction. But I think she needs a leap in the right direction right now for her to really be good, or maybe for the rotation to happen so that Rewind does take a bigger role from the Standard meta altogether. Now, is Hearthstone really in a great spot? Well, they're not wrong. We have so many different iterations of decks at top spots right now. This is for the last 7 days from Diamond to Legend, the meta report. We can see all sorts of different aura pallies doing great. Big Demon Hunter, Ravenous Cliff Demon Hunter, Aggro Demon Hunter, Broxigard Demon Hunter, Spell Demon Hunter. I think we're having a little bit too much Demon Hunters, guys. I don't know about you, but feels like the class is a little bit overtuned right now. Dragon Warrior is also up there. Corpse Death Knight apparently, Midrange Shaman, all sorts of other Death Knights, Copy Druids. Yeah, we do have a lot of meta diversity, that's for sure. And you guys have seen I've been dishing out deck guides for every single deck out there that's actually remotely playable, remotely legend capable. So yeah, definitely plenty of decks to be choosing from. But so far, I don't think there's any decks that really do anything amazing with Morchi. Let's see how that looks. There we go. Let's see if anything above 50. We have a few with things like Imbue Rogue, basically just Imbue Rogues, Quasar Rogues close to 50. Yeah, anything Rogue, I guess, could be using this a little bit better. One of the main reasons for that is the Chrono Dagger becomes especially deadly this way, because this always is gonna deal a ton of damage this way, basically up to 12 damage with Morchi on the board on an empty board, something like that. So far she does feel a little bit too expensive for what she's trying to do. Honestly, if she was a free mana 2/4, that would have been a much better buff. Heck, a free mana 2/5, we do have such cards from before, didn't we? Like the Enforcer, for instance. So that would have definitely allowed her to be a little bit more playable for sure, because right now playing her and expecting her to live, that's probably not happening. And also playing her the same turn you're gonna be playing some Rewind stuff, it's not gonna be that big a deal. So yeah, I'm not sure that Morchi is really gonna see any bigger amounts of play now. So far, it's literally just Rogue giving her a chance, and yeah, it's literally a Rogue card, guys. It's a Rogue neutral card, is what it is. So I don't expect much of that to change, and I don't think anybody should. But I guess Blizzard devs are dreamers. On the other side of things, let's take a gander at how Elise is faring, and she is a part of 99% of decks right now. 90% for sure, without over-exaggeration. Like, what is this card without Elise at this point? Let's actually see that. We can actually do that with HS replay. Let's see decks without Elise, guys. It's not gonna be many, but we do have a few, and most of those decks do have variants with Elise that are actually more successful, so there's that too. So kind of interesting. Yeah, on the top of the list, Discover Hunter definitely does well without Elise as well. Dragon Warrior as well. Ravenous Cliff does was okay without Elise, but with her I do believe it's better. So we do have some options without Elise, but she is way too meta warping right now. Like literally Wisp has never seen higher play rates than before, and the whole reason behind that is because basically Elise. Like why would you run a freaking 0 mana Wisp do nothing other than trying to activate your Elise? And I see so many comments of people asking me why the hell do we have a Wisp in this deck? Well, it's Elise, man. What else do you think it is? So yeah, personally I was hoping we see a little bit more changes on this patch, but I'm very hopeful that we're gonna see another more standard oriented patch sooner rather than later. So from what we're reading here, we know there is gonna be a bigger patch coming, and also a patch about the core set. Like we should be hearing about the new expansion sooner rather than later at this point, maybe in the next 2-3 weeks. That's something along those lines. And also the core set rotating out becomes happens like a week before that. So yeah, there are gonna be shakeups to standard, but for now we're gonna be sitting in Stale. It is a balanced meta, but personally for me it's not very fruitful stable meta, because what other guides can I give you guys? Like, do let me know in the comments what kind of deck guides you want, because at this point I'm pretty sure I've done everything worth doing. I guess I haven't done it Burog, but as you guys saw, it is a little bit on the meme side. It is definitely a skill testing deck, that's for sure, but also definitely not the best deck out there if you're trying to be hitting easy legends. It is definitely one of the decks ever, but yeah, the best performer is 59% with very small sample size. Here we have 57 with 500, so yeah, I might try Imbue Rogue on my own at some point, but tonight we are going to be doing some coaching action, so we're going to have to go for some tried and tested decks. Can't really hop on my first game ever with a deck on a freaking coaching session, that's for sure. Moving down for the patch, we do have some very welcomed arena changes. We have 2 cards. The Great Draco Rex can no longer be generated, which is kind of interesting. Also Stasis Dragon, it was an 8/8, now it's going to be a 7/7. Definitely a pretty solid arena card. And Wolfa the Infinite, or the Infinite Wolf more like it, will be banned from drafts while we work on some larger changes. Yeah, even I've heard that this card's kind of busted over there. Definitely sounds a little bit too good for arena. Other than that, we have tons and tons of Battlegrounds changes. I'm really not a Battlegrounds kind of guy. I did try to play the game before, but it was a little bit too much for my small head to keep up both with Battlegrounds and with Standard at the same time, so then I actually tried it a few months just for the sake of completing a few achievements. Imagine how much spare time I've had that back in the day. But nowadays, I literally do not even know what the hell is happening. I think I've heard there's level 7 minions now or something. Sounds kind of cool, but ain't nobody got time for that, that's for sure. So yeah, the rest of this patch is literally just Battleground nonsense. Well, it's not nonsense. I'm not shitting on the mode. Obviously, it does have quite the cult following. Heck, nowadays maybe even more than frickin' Standard if we gotta be completely honest, but it is what it is. I've made my choice, other people have made theirs, and we're sticking to them, I guess. So yeah, guys, do let me know in the comments what you guys think this is gonna do to the Hearthstone meta. I myself believe nothing, but yeah, we are gonna be waiting maybe 1-2 more weeks so we can actually get some fresh new air into Standard again. Again, thanks for watching, appreciate you all. Drop a like and subscribe to the channel if you still haven't, and do let me know in the comments what kind of videos you want to see me do in the next couple of weeks, because I myself am feeling a little bit exhausted. Doesn't seem like there's much other new things to really talk about, so I'll probably just repeat a few guides that I haven't done in a few days or weeks at best, and call it a video. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm Kris05, and I'll see you in my next video or stream.